Hi there, my name is Bente Illevold and I am a Norwegian euphonium player. I am currently the euphonium teacher at the Norwegian Academy of Music in Oslo and I am a Shire's euphonium artist. Today I want to talk about an issue I think almost everybody has struggled with at some point in their career. The ability to perform your best under pressure. I would say that this is a quite common problem and really a natural thing, meaning we all want to be and show the best version of ourselves. So we put on a huge amount of pressure on ourselves, and that often results in a performance that is not the best we can achieve. So, how to get the best version of yourself to show on stage, and how to get the level of your playing to be the same in the practice room, at a lesson and at a concert. First, I will give you 3 advice I have learned a lot from. It's really just one advice, but it can be put in several different ways. And that's all about self-acceptance. When we are young students, we often have a few idols, and we constantly want to be like them in our playing. So instead of focusing on becoming better, some students are focusing on copying their idol. In my opinion, this is not self-acceptance, because you're not working on your own unique product. You are working on somebody else's product. And when you're put under pressure, you might have trouble performing it because it's not true to you. It's not necessarily your music, your phrasing, or your sound. You basically just stole it. And if you as an artist don't believe in your music, it's really hard to convince anybody else about it. So it's also really important to accept the fact that you're tense or nervous. Do not fight it, and let the body come up with all the uncomfortable reaction it might do before performing. Because this is also natural. To be nervous is common, and you are nervous because you care, and because this concert or event means something to you. And that's a good thing, right? Take a few minutes to remember how lucky you are, being able to study music or perform. A lot of people want it, but will never be given the opportunity for several different reasons. And a bad performance does not make you a bad person. Music is personal, but your performance has nothing to do with your value as a human being. You are valuable, unique, and important anyway. And people like friends and family will love you no matter how good or bad you play. If not, they are definitely not worth collecting. And that reminds me also, stick to good people. People that cares, treat you well and gives you energy. Do not stick with people you think it's wise to be with only for your career. True friends and love are what you need to feel safe and perform well on every stage in life, I think. The self-acceptance stuff is something you can work on and think on in everyday life. So it's a lot of possibilities to train and develop it. But performance pressure also involves some in-the-moment reaction and psycho aspects, I think. From nature's side, it's common for humans to handle danger in 3 different ways. Yes, I use the term danger because the nervousness or pressure you might feel before a performance can be compared to danger. Well, your instincts are to fight it, to play dead, like being apathetic or run away. So, I think about what your common reaction is, and if you need to work it to be fight it. You need to be a true fighter to perform well. For me, when I struggled with this issue, I asked myself, what do I really need to perform well? And for me, the answer was, I need to feel safe. And then of course the next question will be, what do I need to feel safe? And I came up with these answers. 1. I need to know what I'm doing. Crazy good and in deep details. Translated to perfection in preparation. 2. I need to keep my brain busy, meaning I need to have topics. In my case, it turned out to be some keywords for each section of the piece I was playing. So my brain had a lot of tasks to work on during performance, so it would not start thinking and feeling the nervousness or pressure, but only focusing on the tasks. And that brings me to the last point. Feeling energetic, staying focused and concentrated. This is the hardest, I think, still, because this is affected by so much more in your life than just your performance and your musical preparation. This is affected by how much you sleep, how you eat, how you exercise or not, and how your relation to people around you are, your work, basically your entire life, and your overall lifestyle and how you're doing. And I will say that this point is something you will never be able to control 100%. So we need to make the best of it and have a plan B. For me, the plan B is to work the autopilot in my playing to perfection. Meaning, if I'm not feeling optimal on a concert, I will still be able to play a good performance. Because my body is able to do the right things even if my brain is totally lost. My last advice is that I think it's really important to start thinking about this early in your career and really reflect on what you need to perform well. Reflect on your level of self-acceptance and work on it. Basically, know yourself and remember you need to be your own best teacher, and your teacher's job is really to make you the best teacher for you. So, good luck and thank you for listening.